you are living the life that makes you happy. I trust that you're peaceful with yourself and those around you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Precious Malaji. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for the suggestions that I have been getting from you guys. I really do appreciate it. Before I start with my topic today, I just wanted to highlight a few statistics with you guys. These come from Stats SA, because sometimes, we don't know how important something is or the extent of something until it's broken down into numbers. So 40% of young people are unemployed. 40% of young people are unemployed. And you guys know that South Africa has a population of about 58 million. And from that 58 million, 18 million is the youth. 18 million people of the 58,000 is the youth. When you do your calculation, you'll find that around 7 to 8 million youth are unemployed. 7 to 8 million youth are unemployed. That is that is a lot of people, guys. That is a lot of people, because if you can take that amount, you would cover Lesotho's population of 2.2 million. From that very same amount, you'd cover Swaziland's population of 1.1 million. From the very same amount, you'd cover Mauritius's population of 1.1 million again, and you'd still have a lot of unemployed people still. That is a lot of people. So how do you assist in this situation? Because obviously you cannot assist when you are unemployed. You can't contribute to the problem when you become unemployed. If you allow yourself to become unemployed, you are not assisting the situation. The best way to assist yourself and assist the situation is becoming your own boss, becoming an entrepreneur. You help yourself and you help the next person. Anyway, today, guys, I wanted to talk about fear, because again, I've realized a lot of people want to start their own thing. A lot of people want to be in business. They've got great ideas. They've got great plans. Yo, guys, your plans. They've got, big dreams, but they are so scared of starting. They are so scared of starting. So I just wanted us to talk about fear. What is fear? I wanted to talk about how it affects us, and I wanted to talk about how we can break it. How do we break fear? You need to understand that fear is something that everyone has. We are born with it because it's a natural instinct. You are born with fear, but you are in control of it as well. You are born with it, but you are in control of it. Okay, so when I Google what fear means, it means an unpleasant emotion caused by the threat of danger, pain, or harm. So I wanted us to focus on the two words, unpleasant emotion. So fear is an emotion, number one. It is an emotion. What is an emotion? An emotion is a feeling. And what do we all know about our feelings? We all know that we can control our feelings. So it means you can control fear. It does not exist. It only exists the moment you give it your time, your energy, your attention. That's when it actually starts to exist. In most cases, when you even look at it, when you even look at the fear itself, for instance, you want to start your own business, when you sit yourself down and assess what am I really afraid of, you'd find okay, number one, you're scared of failure. Okay, after failing, what are you really scared of? The reason why you're scared of failure is because you are scared ukuthi ubani uzothini. You are scared of judgment. So when you fear judgment, you don't fear the business, you don't fear starting, you don't fear anything. It has nothing to do with the business or you. It has everything to do with what are people gonna say if I fail? Why? Why do we care so much about what people think of us? I mean, sometimes you fear things that you don't even know about. You fear starting a business because you're scared of what are people gonna say when you fail. What if you make it? What are the very same people are gonna say? You know, so it's really important for us to deal with fear, because it's a very, you know, when you are fearful, you are at your lowest frequency. There's things called frequency. You are a frequency, you are energy. So when you are in fear, you are at your lowest frequency, and the highest frequency is love, and the lowest is fear. So when you are fearful, you are the most vulnerable. So you must refuse to be in a state of fear, or in that emotion of fear. You must refuse it. So how do you become so fearful? What really makes us become so fearful? Because I mean, as a child, you're not scared of anything. You jump whenever you jump, you do this, you do that. But the more you grow, the more the fear grows. You know, the first thing that I've learned which makes us fearful is consumption. Ne? The things that you consume. For instance, the programs that you watch, the music that you listen to. Because trust me, that the reason why it's called program is because it's programming your mind. So the more you watch horror movies, the more you watch, you know, intense things, the more you become fearful. Ne? Even of things that are not, you know, are you sure when it's horror, people are dying? So when you become scared of even things that are not even related to dying, you just become a fearful person. Ne? Another thing is social media. Social media makes us so fearful because of the things that people share. You know, people share amazingly sick things on Facebook. I don't understand how and why they share it. But you know, the more you consume such content, the more you become fearful. So obviously the most important one, the people that you hang around with, they contribute the most. Because you know, when you are surrounded with people who've got fear, who are scared of everything, you are gonna become fearful. But if you surround yourself with go-getters, you know, the risk takers, you are likely to become a risk taker yourself. So you know, this thing of surrounding yourself with the right people is very, very important, because it's the little things that you don't even see. Because you obviously you must be scared of this, you must be scared of this. You won't sit you down and teach you. But the more you interact with that person, the energy that person gives out, it rubs off on you. You know, the things that you guys share, it rubs off on you, obviously. You know, so you need to surround yourself with go-getters, risk takers, the people who are actually gonna assist you go where you wanna go. So cut social media, guys. It makes us fearful. The content that's shared on social media is so, hey, yeah, to someone. Like I go crazy. It's really disturbing. So the news, media, the news. I mean, imagine every hour, if you listen to radio, every hour when you're listening to an accident ends at Durban, you're listening to things that are happening on the other side of the world in New York. Scary things. They are all coming into your mind. What is gonna go on in your mind? You're gonna become fearful, you know. And then consumption again, guys. Consumption. You know, when you want to become an entrepreneur, when you want to become an entrepreneur, the people that you surround yourself with, they need to be entrepreneurs, or at least interested in becoming entrepreneurs, or something of that sort. Because imagine you are an entrepreneur, but now you're sharing your goals and big dreams with this friend of yours whose dreams is just to become basic person. How much fear is that person gonna instill in you? Obviously, you would, yazi ukuthi ibhizinisi difficult njani, yazi ukuthi ye usipho umngane wayezama into leyo wafeyila, ye umama 98 wazama ukuba nebhizinisi wafeyila, you know. And the fear that that person is instilling in you, you don't even see it, but it's there, it's growing. So you cannot surround yourself with people who are not in the same field as you, who are not in the same, goal setting, whatever. You need to surround yourself with positive goal-getters, people, So how do we break the fear? How do we break the fear? Okay, as I said, you need to cut social media, guys. We really can't be on social media the whole day. Ujabu got to post a status. He's happy as hell. He just bought a car. Wow, this is nice. You like it. The next thing, a girl was raped in Zanini, cut into pieces. Your spirit goes down. The next thing, just got a new job in LA. Wow, Mali just got a new job. You're happy. Guys, come on. You must really be careful with your emotions. Be really careful with your emotions. Cut social media, the news, cut the news. And then, guys, you really need to research about things. You really need to learn to do your own research. Just because when I'm telling it, 40% of the youth is unemployed. Hey, just because I said it's statistics, you must go do your own research. You can't let other people feed you all the time, and you can't draw up conclusions based on things that have been fed to you. No, that's not the way you draw up conclusions. You need to research. If you're interested in a particular thing, do your research. Don't take someone else's words. And again, guys, in terms of starting a business, the most important thing is to start. When you start, things will start moving. But when you're always planning, it's not gonna end. The problems won't end. You just need to start. Break the fear, guys. Fear is it's so destructive, man. Fear is so destructive. For the longest of times, okay, I'm thinking whether I should share with you guys or not. But it's fine. For the longest of time, I had a fear. My fear was being live like this, But kabana into uitanda, you love this thing, but you are scared of what other people will say about you. What are people gonna say about my English? What are people gonna say about my face? I don't wear makeup. What are people gonna say about this? What are people gonna say about my background? That's one of the things that led me to procrastinate producing for so long, because I was so scared of being in front of a camera, because I was scared of being judged. So now, last year this channel, only now I start the channel. How much time was stolen from me because of the fear? How much time is being stolen from you because of fear of starting a new habit, of starting, something good, something that okay, this is my passion. This is definitely what I'm gonna end up doing. You find some people at this age, you're talking about your careers, by now and he's not doing what's related to being a pilot, for instance. You understand? I know there's a lot of disadvantages. I know there's a lot of situations, but then you cannot, if you are currently a cleaner and you want to be an astronaut, you must know something about becoming an astronaut. We're not saying stop being a cleaner, but you need to start working on becoming an astronaut. How are you gonna get there? How? So just start, guys, and let's stop being fearful. the only way you would know if something is gonna work or not is by actually starting. That's the only time that you would know. Like, no, I get if your business is gonna be successful or not. Uzodra business plan once people you know your business won't work because people don't know your goals, people don't know your spirit, people don't know people don't know who you are connected to. You understand? So if you want to start your own business, just start. Stop being fearful. Stop being scared of being judged. Stop listening to the voices. People talk, man. People talk. People say a lot of things. People feed us with rubbish, you know. But you really need to learn how to block all those voices out and focus on you and focus on what you want to do. If it fails, it fails. Is it the end of the world? No. You pick yourself up. You start something else. What's the worst that could happen? No one is gonna kill you. You lost time. What time? So guys, no man, we really need to let's work on our fear. Let's work on building our courage. Let's work on doing things. We must learn to do things afraid. I'm not saying with you, Tina, we don't get afraid. I'm not saying I don't get afraid. I do get afraid, but then when you're afraid, that's when you grow or you die. If you let fear win, you die a little. But if you let it die, you grow a little. We understand? So let's kill fear. Let's grow, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm having trouble with editing a lot of my videos. Yesterday I deleted a video that I wanted to upload yesterday. I don't know how it got deleted. Hey guys, this is a new industry on its own. So right now I'll just work with what I have. Yeah, thank you so much, guys.